studied all my pieces, right like it's a thesis. Horses in a Rari race like it's the Preakness. Yeah, bitches in the draw, they know that be my weakness. You can be my weekend, girl, no need to sneak in. Yeah.
Palm a bitch. I'll make sure this guy'll see the flash kick. Fire spit punches from every angle. Douse him, the punch is evil, you'll die by sin. If he on the way out the venue talking shit, acting a fool, I'll follow him outside and show him I'm a street fighter too. In my circle, metalheads. Real shit, bang drums and slash, make bodies flip. Tonight, if you fuck up and slip, you'll see the arms waving all around like a mosh pit, so let's rock. Bukowski whooping the kid. Like a piss pops, I'll snuff you. Fuck the footage up if I get hot, like when that boss is stuck in your throat. It won't drop, I'm getting that crowd reaction. Like when that glass break, I'm stone cold. Welding, so-so. Palm, put him to sleep like a chokehold. For real, bro. For real, bro. Fuck around and see the letra. The text bold. Your pussy pen versus bars and performance. Our act's different. He act different. This square cheesy. The craft different. Fuck blasting shells. I'm crafting spells. The craft different. Keep it a rap. I'm gifted. You popping caps? Well, that's fitting. I'm hitting back like. Just kidding. I hate skylines. Yes. Like fuck Nissan. I hate skylines. Like fuck Nissan. It ain't high five when I smack palm. What the fuck is PalmLeaf SkyLines? What happened to eloquence? It's evident he's no longer relevant. Likes to rap with vocab and speed. Insert random word like pessimist. Attention, bitch. That style's all played out. We want substance in bars. You know us youngsters in trouble with a substance in bars. See, shit like that you don't do. You won't evolve and go far, but I'll beat you at the scene once and for all and go far. Leave battle rap to me. Fuck the doors you open. You think you help the culture? The fuck you smoking? The first round's the warning. Next two, I'm showing the difference between a fast rapping bitch and an MC with written. It's time.
Make some noise!
Message.
I got my beer.
You got it.
There's a reputation with loudmouth crowds for being excitable. So I'm pleading with the congregation right now, please hold it down during the revival. Allow me to reinstitute myself. I pray y'all peered in, because I'm from that sick class of riff-raff that split sack, so grip fast before I kick that interference. See, I'm a gift in the gab that enters the fear, hence his innards will fear when I interfere with the center for his spear's fit. Let's peel that mat back a fraction. He'll be stretched into 210. You see, I spit obtuse, man. You getting drenched with 2 pens. Stabbing through and through, fam. You flinch and it's loose ends. I'll tie your nerves up. You'll be one G.I. Joe stuck between the stingy kid grip of toucan. You see, this toy ain't raising arms. He break apart in the clinch. He barking lines. He ain't sparking nines. That's pretend. You Chun-Li trying to run schemes. Bitch, get Hadouken. You see, now I mentioned childish topics because he hasn't clocked in the time of real men. Hold up. Childish topics. Clocked in. Yup. That's usually pretend. Same way you wildin' on some nonsense spit, threatening to let that tech spray, when we all know this wrestling man couldn't land a real hit if he reached for a fucking decade. Once again, it's pretend. You talking crimes that get you 8 down. You too pretend. But speaking on incarceration, I'll say it real. Motherfuck jail. And all the fucking fake-ass rappers that go down the same tired-ass comparative trail, abusing bars and sentences to exploit a prisoner's definitive rhetoric of getting sentences behind bars, tying in the tiredest of rehashed references replayed on the clichéest of cards. It's like pens have been kept in a cemented talacha regimen and forced to sleep instead of looking at stars. I get it. Y'all want to shoot, but aim it down. You want to rock it, stop it. You want to eat, please. Learn to cook better shards. Now y'all got geeks like these that can't even see that they are marked. Rawh think he out hustling on the streets when he at the auction gawking at cars. He ain't the shit tight to get shit popping. He called Papa Lock and he act in charge. He a fuck-faced weasel institutionalized to battle trend methods. Couldn't recognize real unless it's an unrealistic sentiment laced by a stereotypical criminal element that happened to leave shitloads of comparative evidence. It's fucking bizarre. Your insecurities respect decorative embellishment, and that's literally what imprisons your perspective into thinking you know what's hard. But you see, when I said the time of real men, I just lyrically meant bars. The sacrifice of keeping lines aligned with cadences and authentic penmanship, shipping pens to be carved into the arms of their nemesis, with defections eternally rest in individualistic remarks, presented with the premeditated countered attention towards one's perfect regard of what can exist, get flipped and twisted within the art. You see, I got pupils tearing up at the lenses lent that showed that my metric in comparison ain't no specific prevalence existent of spit within this yard. That's why I gotta train you to the sequence of boxing I'm conducting. Round one is just my raps wrapped up in a local's motive of introduction, giving you the chance at the cross signs before the wrong times come plunging, because these lines on tack just split that face in half at this next fucking junction.
Well then. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, get to fucking work and get your words punched in.
Hey, make some noise for that round, y'all.
Well then. It's time to let the metal spark when I start. Welding, see? I get the bars and schemes and mix them up with wrestling. I got the arms on lock. Like a full Nelson, I'll roll up on welding. Pull out the heater, I'll have palm shaking all over. Like a cheerleader. Welcome to the tone. Oh, fuck yeah, react, motherfuckers. Welcome to the tone. Fuck yeah, welcome to the tone. I'll be the first to inform you I'm running this city. Beat them Rocky Balboa, straight body. Spy, this a mismatch. Me versus a picker from a Hidden Valley ranch. It's that know-it-all attitude you portray. It's that know-it-all attitude you portray. I can't fucking stand it. I'll snap and palm drop faster than a faggot. Caps flying from the 30. Wake the fuck up. Caps flying from the 30. It isn't a hat trick. I don't fuck with palm, but I got love for McAllen. I call my Primo Santos. Say, yo, what's cracking? Roll up to South 10th Street. Then we get to trapping. Dropping elbows all over. It's madness. Randy Savage. Wrestling bars. Some shit you gotta deal with. No matter how many guns and blades you got and shit, it'll never match up to these suplexes, clotheslines, dropping super kicks. Fuck with me. You in the ring with me. Fuck being humble. The thought of you winning's over the top. Royal Rumble. I saw your battle from like a decade ago. Seriously? You thought you was too cool? Performance was all ass. Rikishi, fuck you. And your clique. For y'all, it's game over. Get beat down, let the can spray. New world order. Fuck this. Want some real competition. Shit makes me mad. You Jake. Cause he's a fucking snake. And after 3, I put him in a bag. You fucking nerd who raps to be. Yo, wake the fuck up.
Talk that 80
fucking
shit.
nerd who raps to be cool to try and find acceptance. Well, you took a dark turn. Now for you to light's endless. You won't find none of that shit behind these bars after the judge's sentence. Time.
Make some noise.
Come on, Elo.
I put my beard down. Never do that.
Message.
Shouts out. Never had to do that.
Why you talk like a macho man? Híjole. At best, you a nacho man. Libre. Only time he's stacking chips and cheese is at the taco stand. Ceviche. No, hold up. He heard ceviche and he started thinking, you pay more attention, you'll be begging to differ. Like that time he fucking was talking about irreplaceable and he punchline Holyfield and Holyfields. He thought that was dinner. No, bro. If the ear is platable, it's Van Gogh. Like, come on, Bukowski. It's time for your biopsy. Let's scrape that skull and take a poll on why your style's so sloppy. Scalpel to the cranium. Let's play Operation. Light up a body, charge him with currency. Man, the game polluted with that fucking stupid shit, and it sounds so fucking nerdy. Look, I don't waste bullets or pick pockets. I pick locks and I don't pit stop it. If it's murdering, you won't hear death whisper, it's urgent murmurings. The red nose silent. Operation Red Nose Silent. Anyways, you scream and his brain sample spackle. I'll have the lead pressed against the temple like the Feast of Tabernacles. Yeah, that's the basic type that get him hype and talking Mossberg Capo. But you don't know real beef just because you follow the herd of cattle. You a tool of vertebrae. We all seem to backpedal. PalmLeaf nice on the beat, man, but this is a rap battle. You
Message.
stupid jelly, man. I bet you jam metal. Cause you a simple piece of shit and aggressive is how you love to spark. So fuck it, let's end it quick. You wouldn't kill if your family was starved. You couldn't pluck the feathers if the chicken came beheaded. You wouldn't flip a bird without different hands taken apart. You don't know people. Couldn't unload whole kilos. I'm petty and mean, bro. Pesci and Casino. You try to clown the pen and the clown's pen gets some philo. You play with kids, chasing tricks, still amused by evil. My hand's legitimate, plans intricate, damn swift with it if it's necessary to move what's dying. I don't stand for witnesses or the innocent risking the remnant scent of infantry flying. So raise the steel and I'll break your heel, never ever step to defeat a giant. I'm not a metaphysical obstacle that you can overcome. Or the lack of pigment ginger limerick that'll turn bitch quick if you dig for crumbs. Let's break bread. Que la concha se abra. Canelo el yo cilantro, pendejo anda lanza. Búscame y me encuentras. I guarantee you drums. A paradiddle sped up to a paradiddle. Brah! Get your soul enlisted with ankles gapped like guile splints twisted in a deadly run. You see, I'm coming an hour south of Foul, where 3 rivers died to a route overtaken by one. I'm true Chido. Before Chingo called it Cleto. I've been about that falta de respeto since you were shooting out your daddy's pinga as a little meco. And I know you think this Spanish shit a gimmick, but your eyes say océanos de celos inmensos. Océano, let me translate it for this mental. The jealousy is real when you're fishing for a kill, then you hook and sink the envy anchor to an abyss pa dentro. Abyss pa dentro? Yeah, internally he be honeycomb sweet, fit with some tough guy wings to fly, but the singer still identified with Queen. Still, he think he got the stripes to question my name changes, but honestly, eloquence alive within these skylines every time I palm a leaf. You'll get pommeled if I let these palms leave. You'd have a name as bomb as me if your grind aligned with the higher echelon of trees. That ain't an act, just the facts. An evolutionary path of what happens when you rap blunt with some viscosity. Bluntest of raps, you focused on a name like a snitch is for trade, so just the fucking saying you'll face the ugliest of atrocities. And it ain't the ugly mug me mugging you obnoxiously. It's the fact that now you got a hunch on how it is you craft words with craft work, but I craft words with artistry. We'll call it there.
Como si te crees la mera verga porque eres güero. Deja de explicarte algo, cabrón. Tú eres güero, me la pelas, me la mamas, y ya está escrito. So let me go ahead and flip these rounds, dog.
Habla that Mexicano shit. Talk there, Rose. Habla that Mexicano shit.
For this round, I debated on how to start. Fuck it. I'm gonna knock it out the park. Let me touch bases before I go home. First, you try and slide on me, you won't be safe. Second, you'll get tagged for trying to touch my plate. And third, you talking the heater? Well, I'm throwing the curve. You better swing batter. Fuck letting that jaw jabber. If you in the strike zone, I'll crack like Gallo and put a hole in your dome like the new Falcons home. Palm beating me?
Okay.
Palm beating me? Give me a break. When I get to clapping palm, it ain't patty cake. You stop. It's tough. Your style the same as everyone from your fucking era. Y'all think I blow a lot of smoke? Your style the same as everyone from your era. I can't fucking believe y'all think I blow a lot of smoke. That just means I stay burning leaf. I'll show up to your crib. I don't need no reason, masked up outside his door. I ain't trick-or-treating, fuck you. Ain't no respect for you, man, with the grip squeezing palm. We ain't shaking hands. I'm not clowning around. No mask, no antics, just me, walking on palm. Like circus acrobatics, hit with an open fist. Wake the fuck up. Me walking on palm. Like circus acrobatics, hits with an open fist. Even that shit hurt bad. I flip palm when I strike. That's a backhand. To beat a man, you gotta beat the man. I figured a 4 will make him tap. Strut into the ring with the arms. Y'all think Ric Flair? Strut into the ring with the arms. Y'all think Ric Flair's back? Grizzly MK. Never shot one. Personally, don't give a fuck. I'll let the arm go back and forth till it jams. like a curtain stuck. An MC like me in this league, there ain't no other.
Heads up, Ray Sean. Y'all didn't catch that?
I'm trying to warn a brother. Yeah, I took the shot. Fuck it. Hop in the ring. Let's rock, bro. I'm Superfly Jimmy Snooker. Off the steel on Morocco. 3 rounds down. Now you're 6 feet in the ground. It's Bukowski, bitch. And that's how Supreme sounds. Fuck out of here.
Hey.
No.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Fuck up.
Look, I ain't no fucking bigot. You want to identify as a fucking rapper, fucking spit it. The problem is, I still hear a salesperson handicapped by the pitch which it's realistically inhibited. You see, to me, you a small fry trying to press up. Only time you squeeze the pumpkins for ketchup. Only time you taking dubs home and out the drive-thru. And only killing for cash you've ever known how to do is dilute. You a watered-down Latino with an inflamed ego. Mad all the women in your family called you tierno y lindo. But shit, I guess that's that motivation to get that primetime slot wrestling back at the Resis Casino. Ooh boy, I bet you got a lucha libre mask cased in glass sitting right next to an eagle holding a cuerno de chivo. Cause he from Eagle Pass. He's from Eagle Pass. Where the Eagles pass. Yeah, he from Eagle Pass. Where the Eagles blast. But mijo gas, he ain't the primo class. Be realistic, little weasel, and get your nose out your people's ass. I fucking know you gonna leave here gloating no matter how the judges tell the business. I'll stay quiet, that's the G'd up difference. 2 goats, but 1 gloats, cause you know he took the L with it. Yeah, I was on the roll, I know, I fucking went with it. But back to this piece of excrement. He think he the realest at the top. He got his start spitting ciphers at the penny slots. You know, dropping math with heavy thoughts. That rapping life behind the flashing lights of lucky number 7s and cherries that pop. Horoscope reels, fortune wheels, and megabug strobe letters. Fruit mania, Texas tea, tranny lot lizards. That's what he called the Love's truck stop venture. You see, he had a walking stick with a snake head. He said she gave that dank head, so he copped a switchblade comb. Young Rawh, parking lot pimpin', swinging through La Aguila, 4 Loco throw. Yo, that's a dope come up, dude. It sounds fucking adventurous. I roll. No, it don't. You ain't cold, bruh. Your spit's not venomous. Even if you think it is, like I said, the eyes rolled, so you know, the lid protected the liquid's entrances. He spit falso sin veneno el secreto to a successful pen stroke lies within a directly finessed emphasis. That's the difference between a real writer in rap and a fucking half-ass smitten by his own writtens. There's no doctrinal conviction, tactical ambition, or avalanches of scripted wisdom building up from within his mittens. You're not even close to the original Bukowski, and that writer's ambition was handicapped by laziness. I'll be real about it. I had my doubts about coming back to battling. Seriously, there's plenty of reasons to reevaluate the consequences. Then Spy mentioned Rawh, and I immediately, to my astonishment, thought about a literary Bukowski quote that breaks down my hesitance to spar in jargon versus this pussy's constant cockmongering need for copulence. The real fucking Bukowski once said, the problem with the world is that the intelligent people are full of doubts while the stupid ones are full of confidence. Damn it, Bukowski! I know the league's called Loudmouth, but must you be so fucking obvious? Because from the herd of hype men to you yelling words with hyphens, it's all fucking obnoxious. On what grounds are you dialing in? You need to re-examine your grind and sip on some decaf compliments. Your fucking perspirations ain't dripping into the hourglass of accomplishments because your validation lies within the immediate reaction of an audience. Hey, bitch, you lost. You don't gotta keep on talking. That's fucking disrespectful. I'll go off the noggin. You looking at me with disbelief, but let's get some shit in your conscience. Motherfucker, I don't need a pen to give you some astonishment. Now step the fuck back, keep your mouth shut, and go to fucking college. And college is right here. I'm the university. So you trying to golf and ball out, motherfucker, I'll put dimples all up in your teeth. And they ain't even that white, so it would be a knockoff for sale sheet that I would be trying to sell at wholesale, and no one would want to buy a bit and scheme. No, you don't get another fucking round because you disrespected. Shut the fuck up and get this lead, kid. Shut up!
Time. That was a fucking. Hey, Rawh Bukowski versus PalmLeaf SkyLines. Turn some music on, homie.
Flooded all my pieces, right like it's a thesis. Horses in a Rari race like it's the Preakness. Yeah, bitches in the draw, they know that be my weakness. You can be my weekend. Girl, no need to sneak in, yeah.